G'day guys, welcome back to the JFBS Supercoach channel. And today we're going to go through the week one review slash week two preview. As you can probably tell, you only have about 18 hours to really figure out your team. So if you're not available on a Monday, you're kind of screwed for your next week. But week one is over. The lockout is complete, so we can do our trades and we're ready to go. I scored an 852, which obviously is top 9%, which I'll definitely take after week one. There were some definite things that really that didn't help my team score a higher score, basically. I probably could have been closer to 900 if I had players who are on the bench um, playing on field. So, or on court, really. But yeah, do you want top 9%? I'll definitely take that. What was the average? Was there an average week? It doesn't say. Normally it should have a thing where it says what the average score was for all 31,000 people. But anyways, let's get into it. This might be a longer video, and I think NBA Mondays are going to be a very long video. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, NBA Mondays. So, as you can tell, the week was a bit shorter because it started on the Thursday, finished on the Monday. This one will be Tuesday to Monday. It's going to be like that for the rest of the year now. I have some talking points, so I'll go over the review very quickly. But you get 71 trades, so it's kind of confirmed. I did the calculations. You get three. So basically, there's 23 weeks. You get 3 trades per week, and then there's an extra 2. So, and you get 5 boosts. So basically, if you didn't want to use your boost at all, you could boost twice and use all your trades every single week. If you don't trade every week, it's just going to be no use. So I reckon you should, and it will be smart if you trade every week. Use up your trades, make them value, even if it's a really hard cut of a guy that you want to keep. But if there's another guy who's cheaper and will make more money, I think you're going to have to do that. So, like I said, 71 trades. I don't think it's crazy to boost week one. And I know that might sound a bit of an overreaction, but you've got guys like Doncic who has stuffed up every single person's trade plans to whoever does not have him or does have him. Because I was ready to get on today and say, everyone, let's get Doncic. He's been killing it. But I might be talking about another Laker who had a really big game today in Austin Rivers, who had 51 points as I'm looking at it, nearly a 50-point triple double. My God! So I've been at work all day, so I haven't been able to look at what's been going on. But yes, let's go over the team or my team. So start off from top to bottom. Kate Cunningham is 62. It's a bit annoying, in my opinion, with Kate Cunningham because I had a look at his stats. Was it today? Yeah, against Boston. And you look at it, you go, wow, that's actually a really decent game. He had 25 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. That's a 36-point game and a block, 37. But I think it's the turnovers that are killing him. He had 6 turnovers in this game. I'll have a look at his other games, but I think that's what's killing his score is that the ball's in his hands way too much, unfortunately, where he's going to turn the ball over 5 to 7 times a game, which is really annoying. I'll have a look here. Regular season. Does it have every game? No. Oh, this is annoying. That's all right. Well, we can have a look here. I'll find turnovers on this thing. So far he's been averaging 5.7 turnovers, which is horrible in his first 3 games. But you can't criticize him too much because considering that he's the complete dominant ball handler on that team, averaging 1.5 missed free throws and 12 missed shots. So that's about 13 plus 5.7. That's about 18 points. 18 points a game that he is missing out on because of his missed shots and his turnovers, which is huge. Like 36, that's 54 points. Imagine if like halving it. Um, let's say he halves his efficiency in the sense that he's made more shots and less turnovers. He'd be in that 80, 90 range, and you'd be going, I've gone with a great pick. It's just those turnovers, and hopefully, because it's the start of the season, he can kind of pull his head in a bit and not turn the ball over and take as many shots. Like missing 12 shots is pretty huge in this. Going 9 for 17. I know that's not like it's 39%, which is not good at all. But yeah, I think the main issue is with Cade Cunningham. He's averaging 20.7, easily could be averaging 28. So I wouldn't overreact and trade him out straight away. But like I did say before, with if you need to trade him, just do it. Because there's going to be a guy like Steph Curry who's about, what was it down here? He's about 1.3 million less. And he's playing four games for the next 3 weeks. You're better off having that. He's also been playing out of his skin the first 3 games for Golden State. Also, I forgot to mention, I do not watch many NBA games because I just can't find the time with it, and I don't have League Pass, and I'm not spending that money on League Pass. So you're going to call me a box score watcher, which I do not care. That's what you need to do with Supercoach. Anyways, moving on to Donovan Mitchell. I was pretty happy with Donovan Mitchell. 26 points, averaging 26 points over his first 3. 28, 37, and 14. A bit disappointing in that one. I don't know what he did. I can have a look. He played today. But do you know what? I'll take a 79. Easily could have gotten to 90, averaging 30. I think, well, what did he have today? He had 24, 3, and 4. Yeah, 5 turnovers, 11 missed shots, so minus 16. Not a great game, but I definitely think that Mitchell is a keeper for me right up until what's his face comes back, Darius Garland, which I don't know. My shout out to my my Twitter group chat that I talk to. They sent me the link to the injury list. I'll actually have to find that maybe throughout the video. But yeah, I thought Donovan Mitchell was good. I'll take his score. Derek White, bit disappointing, I'll be honest. I mean, on paper it looks fine, but super coach wise, it's not looking as great. Am I going to trade him? Hell no, because he's got 4 games this week. And I think you're going to get if you've got a guy who's playing 4 games, the only reason you're trading him is to get a better guy who's playing 4 games and you know he's going to do well. So I'm keeping Derek White for now, unless, I change it to a guy like Jaylen Brown. Potentially, he had a 40-point game. So I don't know why I didn't go with him. I could have afforded him. Also could have afforded bloody Luca from Cade, but that's annoying. Kevin Porter Jr., this frustrated the hell out of me. I feel sorry for, he got injured in the first 9 minutes, but he scored 12 points in 9 minutes. Oh, I skipped over Ree. I'll get that to a sec. It meant 24 points in 18 minutes. This guy could have been a serious cash generator, and I think he still can, just not now. And I'm pretty sure he's coming back for week 2, but I think he's on my chopping block. I need a guy who's going to be making money right now, and I think he can get to the break even of 39. Let me just have a look how many games he plays. I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4. Pretty sure it's 4. Of course, this doesn't want to load. He's only got 3. Okay, well, I've got ideas for trading him. He's on the chopping block, unfortunately. Reed Shepherd, his inefficiency's been killing him, but that's okay. I think he's a slow grind. He's also, I wouldn't rush to bring him in, but I wouldn't rush to get rid of him, in my opinion. I think I'm just going to keep him on the bench for now. It's just going to be a waste of a trade. I'll just upgrade him when he has a good run of games, makes his money, trade him for a guy who's got a low break even. Just go for him. VJ Edgecombe. Wow, what a first couple games that he's had. That first game was, I didn't watch it, but I saw his highlights. He is a machine. He looked and played like a guy who's been in the league for about 4 years. Doing that in your first game is insane. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. But yeah, only played the 2 games, which is really crucial. If you don't have VJ Edgecombe, I reckon he's your number one guy that you go for because he's got 4 games this week, one of them against Washington and one of them against Brooklyn. And he plays Boston again, where he had that 28-point game. Just saying, I reckon you should have him, and I reckon he's a pretty startable guy. I reckon he's going to score more than 62 because that's around 15 points a game. He'll easily get that. Like he had 54 here. That's 27. 108, for example, if he keeps this pace up, another 50 points, he'll be making 1.5, 1.6 maybe. Definitely get him. Neemias Queta, I'm impressed, I'll be honest. I know he didn't make much, but 305, 350k, expected to make another 470. I don't think he's playing much minutes, unfortunately, which is kind of turning me off. Like he's playing 26, which is okay. I'll have a look at the rest of his stats, but starting center is averaging 24 minutes. He shoots efficiently, which is a good thing. And he's been averaging 7 rebounds. I thought he'd be getting more, but look, I think I'm just going to keep him because he's playing 4 games this week. Jock Landale, I thought could have done more. Not saying that he's had a bad 3 weeks, but you're a starting center. You're kind of expected to get the rebounds and stuff, but 12, 7, and 11 is not that great. I know he made 110k. He's got 4 games this week. I just don't. He's just going to be slow. Him and Reed. You can't have too many guys who are going to burn your cash. Like not burn your cash, but just he's going to slow up your money. So you probably have to get rid of him. Jimmy Butler could have done better in my opinion. That game against Portland was a bit disappointing. I'll have a look at the scores that he had. 16 after a 34 and a 28 against the Lakers and Denver. He must have been tired, but he's got a 4-game week this week. He's going up against Memphis. I don't think there's going to be. I don't know who Giannis is going to take, but he's not. I hope he's not taking Jimmy. So, and I don't think many people can guard Jimmy Butler on that Bucks team. So, this is with my limited NBA knowledge, but probably not too late to go for him. He's got 3 weeks in a row. He has 4 playing weeks. Same with Curry. Same with the Warriors players. I think he could have done better, but this is a very solid first week from him. Here we go with my first real disappointment was Jalen Wells. I know I overhyped him, I reckon, a bit, and that was just based off injuries. And I was looking at preseason stats. He was putting up about 20 shots a game. Sure, he's not going to make all of them. He's going to be inefficient. He's still putting up 12 and being inefficient. And that's why he's averaging 6 points, which is really unfortunate. He's lost 200k. I don't see him getting to this 55 break even, I'll be honest. So I think he's on the chopping block as well as Kevin Porter Jr. Those are the 2 guys I'll be getting rid of. I would not recommend getting him, unfortunately. Ace Bailey is interesting because all preseason he looked great, and now he's just played like shit in the first week. It's kind of hard to have a read on him. I kind of want to get rid of him, but it's like, such limited money and to play around. I mean, I've got 2.3 and I'm trading Porter Jr. and Wells at 4.8. I just don't know. I'll be honest. It's going to be hard. I'll be doing my trades live as I'm doing this as well, but he could be on the chopping block, I reckon. Giannis captained him. Second best guy to captain. Shout out to the guys who captained Wemby over Giannis. And I also feel so sorry for the captain guys who did Luka. That stinks because I reckon he would have lit up Sacramento because if Austin Reeves can do it, he could probably do it twice as better, which sounds like 100-point 20 and 20 triple-double. But going back to Giannis, 85 break even. He's playing 4 games. He got this in 2 games. Like he had 146 in 3 games. He's projected in week 2 is 128. Expect this to skyrocket. He's going up against the Knicks, Warriors. Sacramento are not going to stop him. I don't think the Warriors are going to stop him. and Indiana. Like, I reckon, I reckon he's a good get if you don't have him. It's a bit hard to probably go for those 20 mil guys at the moment because I think you want to at the start of the year you really want to prioritize your cash generators so they don't have to start. But for example, you're gonna want to get your Edgecombe. You want to get like a Keyshawn George, Cedric Coward, Austin Reeves is a good one, Cork Brenner as well. You're either going to get guys who are going to make money or play a lot of games, and Giannis is doing that right now. He's like, it's going to be hard to get him at 23 mil. Cooper Flag, he had a first two games are slow, but then he that third game he did all right, 26. I thought it was slow in my opinion because I thought 30 in two games. I thought he could do better than 15, and then he boosted his average up to 18. He's got a three gamer this week, so if you're bringing a guy who's playing four, you might want to put him on the bench. But do you want solid week from the rookie? Obviously, Edgecomb's number one at the moment, in my opinion, and Cedric Coward from his averages. I mean, like I said, I'm a box score watcher at the moment. It's a bit hard to watch it all. But do you want him being at point guard? I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast. It's going to frustrate. He thinks it's stupid, and I think I can trust his word. I think it will be stupid. And once Kyrie comes back, I mean, what's the point of having him then? So he'll be a good cash generator. That's all it will be. Jalen Williams, an average of 3.7 over three games is hot garbage, I'll be honest. His break even's 29. I think they're playing four games this week. If it lets me load this. No, come on. He's playing four. This guy's not a projected 10K. Is that worth it? He's not losing your money, but his break even's going to go higher and higher and higher if he keeps this up. He's going to have a shit break even every single week and not make you money at all. Get rid of him. Cork Brenner's a good option if you've got him at the center position there. Going to be hard to bring him in if you've got, a Cater or a Landale. That's definite. Victor Wembanyama. I feel so sorry for all the people that didn't go for Victor. He looks unstoppable, and he's been playing like 20 minutes a game. This game he played 36, but there was a game he had like 29 minutes. And he's been putting up these numbers. Averaging 51.7 a game. He's got only three, but it's a three that you can live with because he's going to be reliable there. I mean, he's averaging 32.8 minutes, so I was wrong on that part. But three games that for this week. That Dallas guy. I watched the first quarter of the Dallas game. I need to watch it more, but it's definitely. I'm sounding very obvious, but it's definitely a rookie MVP season. He's number one after. It's an overreaction after 1 week, but it's him and Giannis and excuse me, and Luka Doncic as well. Those three are the three-headed monster going into the MVP race. Let me know if I'm missing out anyone else, but that's my team review. I will be getting to the what's it called shortly. My trades. 1009. Okay. And Ace Bailey. That was lucky. Yeah. Having Shea, Giannis, Wembanyama, Luka, and Curry. Luka could have had 160, honestly. That's a big week. But as you can see here, he's got he's got 3,500 all here. So it's going to be hard for this person to do well over the course of the season. Whereas this guy, having Tillman off the bench is interesting. Had the same Curry, Giannis, Wemby, Shea, Doncic, and Brown. Oh, excuse me, I'm coughing a bit. Yeah, okay. Set the bar high. Already got to the 1,000 mark. I don't know how long it was going to take, but when there's this 1 week where teams are playing 5 games, that is going to be insane. So 1009 is the target to go for. So where is it that you can see your, is it history or list where it shows the top 10 traded, like on the side here? No. Nah. Is it history? I thought it was history. Trade history. That's trade history here. Is it players? Sorry. Oh, here we go. Most trades would have traded out. So Nemhard had a really disappointing. I know that. Did they only play two games? Or the only. They only played. He only played one. I'm confused. He must have gotten injured? Maybe. Um, I don't know. Get rid of him. He's probably injured. Doncic is probably the toughest guy. Like that is so frustrating for owners and non-owners because everyone was going to go for him this week, and everyone should have. But he had to injure himself. I think it was a leg injury. I think I'm not sure, but I'm surprised it's not a back injury for carrying those Lakers. I'll be honest. Ace Bailey is completely understandable. I reckon he's going to be a slow start. So maybe he'll take maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then he has a good week, and then you go for him. Anthony Edwards, what did he score? He lost money to 10K. Oh, had a 3 against Indiana. Yikes. Ugh. He's got 3 games this week. His break even's 90. I can understand that. You got to go. I reckon if you're trading him, you go to a guy like Curry, because I reckon he should be the number one traded in point guard. That's you know playing like for primo wise because he'll be average. He's going to be having the most points. I think I might. I don't know if I'll bring him in, but we'll see. Colin Murray Boyles, he had a -3 in one game. He's playing 3 games, I think, or is it 4? He only played one game and a -3. He hasn't. His money hasn't changed, so I wouldn't go out trading him just yet. I don't know how many minutes he played in that one game, but it seems like you know he's not going to be playing every game. Paolo, that shot against was it Miami or Atlanta, where he took a fucking fadeaway from like 30 feet out. That might have been the dumbest shot I've ever seen. But understandably, if you want to trade him out, I didn't think I was not high on him, I'll be honest, going into the season, and definitely not after watching it. But probably wouldn't trade him because he's playing 4 games, he's playing against Philly, Charlotte, and Washington. He's going to be a shot chucker for you, but he'll get you points. You're probably trading him around this time where he's playing Boston and Atlanta, where he had a 2-point game. So I'd probably keep him for one more week. To be fair, 390K isn't that much. I don't know why people are trading Jokic out. I'll be honest, I don't know why you had him in the first place. Break even of 156 is pretty insane, but I reckon he could get there. He had a 30 and a 41. His projector's 35, 45, 40, 39. I think you've just got to wait till he kind of gradually has his price down to around 25 mil, but that's going to be really hard. Jalen Wells, yeah, I think get rid of him. I've said it before. Same with Kevin Porter Jr. I don't care that he'll be coming back this week. I think you got to go for guys who have got super low break evens the first week. Kate Cunningham's hard because that's the thing. I want to give him one more week, I'll be honest, because, it's a long season of NBA. You've got 82 games. He's playing Cleveland, Orlando, Dallas, so it's a bit tougher. But then he's got I don't know, that's hard. Because he's playing 4 games and 3 of them all 4 of them are pretty high numbers here. And then he's got a 3-game 4. Like, he's got a good start to the season. It's just hard because I kind of want to go, I want to downgrade him to Curry because he's got 4, 4, and 4, where he's got 3. What has he got? 3, 4, 3. Curry's got 2 more games on him, and I know that's not much. And the most traded in so far, this is all coaches, by the way. Kendrick Coward, 100%, go for him. Austin Reeves, I agree. If Luke is going to be out for the week, you can have him as a 1 week rental. He's looks like he's going to be making what is it? He's projected to make 1.5. He's playing 4 games, I'm pretty sure, this week. Let's have a look. Like that game against Sacramento, if he's playing that every time, well, he hopes having a 50-point near triple double, that'd be great. But Portland, Memphis, he's going to be the primary ball handler. I reckon it's not a bad idea to go for him or Curry as your main two. Keyshawn George, I really want to bring him in. There was that one game he had about a 40 or 50 point, 50 points against Dallas. But then he had a 12 against Charlotte today. I'll have a look at the what he had today. 26-point loss to them. Oh, he had 6, 8, and 5. I mean, he's playing 4 games this week as well, so I reckon it's worth the punt. He's also projected to make 1.2 million, so you know I might go for him. We'll just see how the video goes. VJ Edgecombe, he's up there with Cedric Coward. You've got to get those are your probably priority if you don't have either of them. Um, it doesn't matter that you're down 830k. Shout out to the people that have got him already. You save money there, but he's cheap as chips. You're saving 1.6 million anyways, or is it? Yeah, 1.6 million anyways, trading from KPJ down to him, or you're saving 1.2 with Jalen Wells to Cedric Howard. You're still saving money. Victor Wembanyama, yes. I don't know how you find the money this early. You must be trading out Doncic to him. That's probably the only guy I'm thinking of. But you've got to have that 3 mil to get him. He's definitely going to be a keeper for the whole year. Giannis and Wembanyama, I'm keeping them the whole year. There's no way I'm trading either of them unless they're injured. Hawk Brenner, I'm so pissed off because I was like, let me get Jalen Williams. But all preseason they started Cork Brenner, and I was like, I want him over Jalen Williams. And my gut feeling, and then I was like, nah, everyone else is going to have Jalen Williams. I don't want to be behind just in case he has. Fuck that. Sorry for my language, but I really wanted him at the start. And I was like, oh, but people, I want Cork Brenner, and I want to bring him in. I think he's got a 2-gamer coming up soon, though. I think he's got 4 this week. I mean, he had an 8 against Washington today, and they beat them. He had 4, 5, and 1. Interesting. Who's there? Did they play? They played Diabate off the bench as their backup center, who played better. Probably gonna go a polite no. I'll be honest. I'm not going to go for him, but if you've got Williams at the backup center spot, I would trade him immediately for him. Steph Curry is a defo. I reckon you should go for him. I probably should have had him at the start. It's going to be a waste of a trade. He had a 50 against Denver. That was a great game. But yeah, he's got 4, 4, and 4, and then 3 here, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's not bad. It's not bad. And I think with the Warriors, shout out to Insight Sports Fantasy. They're bloody great over there. They mentioned it well. They're going to play their old guys really early and prioritize them playing high minutes, winning games early, and then in the back end of the season, get their bodies right and really prioritize the playoffs and going forward. I think Steph Curry is definitely. I think I should go for him, and I think I will because he's only got 1, 2. The Warriors. I was just looking at all the scheduling with fantasy basketball. This is okay. This is okay to look at, but I might need to take some time out of my day to actually do the Supercoach one. So I just pick a guy from each team and see how many games they play this week because that week 8 and 9 is a bit weird because where's the Warriors? This game week in the week 9, they play 3. So it's probably not as bad as before. So I will probably have Curry for a long time, I reckon. AJ Mitchell, it's interesting. He's had a really good start. He's averaging 21. He's coming off the bench. I want to see how many minutes he's averaging. He's definitely a guy you want to look at. He's got four. He's got 4-4-3, 4-4-3-3-3-3. Okay. You could probably have him as a 2 week rental, but what's the point? Like, but you've got to be starting him, but you're not going to. So if you're doing it, there's better guys for making cash at that position. You've got Coward and you've got George at the shooting guard position. I'm really talking about. You've got Edgecombe at that same position. I just think that there's a couple better guys than him because I think Isaiah Joe's injured, and I don't know if that's affecting it, but I'm not sure. Shay, I think I need to bring him in as well. Like, he's a guy that I need to bring. He's just unbelievable. Um, I know people are like on Twitter and on social media call him an absolute free throw merchant, which I completely understand. But when you think about it, he's a gun, and I actually enjoy watching him, except for the free throws, obviously. But like, I don't want to get too weird, but like, I not want to model my game off him. But I love him. I love the mid range game, and I can't shoot threes to save my life really, but I like that mid range area, and that's why I like watching Shea because it's like how I obviously don't play nowhere near like him, but that's the style of play I want to play, just mid range and cool fadeaways and stuff. But yeah, Lamelo was sneaky. I'll be honest. He's made 580K, had a 54 against Washington. What did he do? 38, 13 and 13 and 3 steals, and shot 52% from the field, 41 from three, and he had 4 turnovers. My lord. I mean, I'm not going to go with him because he has a 2 gamer, but he's a pretty decent option. Like, he's playing for, this is the 2 gamer here. The only guys that I would be willing to put on the court are your very top heavy guys. So I'm talking about, you got Wemby, Giannis, Shea, Luca, Steph, potentially Austin, considering of these averages. But I don't know. It's based off averages of what I want to do. I mean, you could do Lamelo. Like, 72 points for 2 games is like unbelievable. So you can get away with it, and it's not terrible because what I'm trying to say is that because the flex position's taken away, like if they play 2 games and they're not that great, then who really cares? So, anyways, let's get to the trades. It's a long video. I'm really sorry. I am yapping my head off. I think this is what every Monday talking about basketball is going to be. What we'll do is let's optimize the team first. Let's see what they do because I don't mind it. So I've got a score of 900. Interesting, interesting. I would probably rather Wemby here. I think it's okay to have a guy like a trustworthy guy to have him here. 2 guys I'm definitely trading is Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Wells. Gives me 16 million to play with, and I am definitely bringing in Cedric Coward, and I'm thinking Keyshawn George. Both play 4 games, but I'm just a bit worried. I'll be honest. I want to bring in Curry, so does that mean? Oh, I don't know what to do because Coward's going to be off the bench here. So do I trade Cunningham, bring in Curry? Oh god, and then I have 12 mil for a small forward. Let's just do who I can afford. Matherin's done well as well. I feel like Keyshawn's the guy probably. If we just do break evens, because I want to bring guys who have got low break evens. So Keyshawn, let's do let's do what we'll do. Let's just cancel this. I know I'm not trading Cater or Wemby, but this will show everyone's break evens. Because it's obviously the flex. So it's Howard, Cork, Brenner, Keyshawn George, Johnson, Harper. I mean, I've got Edgecombe and Flag, so I don't need to talk about them. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is your first time playing Supercoach. I'll just explain it anyway. So your break even is what you've got to hit your break even is to stay at that price. So Cedric Coward could do absolute like horrible and score a 10, and he'll still meet his break even because um, it's he's gone. He's not scoring a minus 17. He's got a 10. He'll make money. Um, I don't know if that makes sense, but you want to look at guys with break evens early on. You want cash generators, in my opinion. So I think Coward and George are my top two priorities. Who was the other guy that I was saying? Cork Brenner as well, but I'm a bit touchy on that because he's just a rookie center, and I get it. I don't know how to feel about it. I'll be honest. Stephen Adams isn't too bad. Actually, no, that is it's a bad schedule. I forgot about that. Trying to look, there's going to be a bunch of 3.5 and $4 million guys, which will be a bit bad. So let's just because someone got like they don't have it as in EPL where they've played every game. Uh, okay, it doesn't matter. We can just I'll just go skim through it real quick. Ryan Dunn, low break even, but probably wouldn't recommend going for him. Guys, who's this? Will Briley and Shamit? Nah. Jerace Walker. That's another thing. I think Obi Toppin's the way. Looking at Pacers players, Isaiah Jackson has done horrible, and I don't know if Wiseman's playing. I haven't been keeping up with Pacers games, but I think Obi Toppin's the big man to go with the Pacers. Just looking at other guys who've played games, Jock Landale's got a 24. Who else? Oh, that's another guy that I was thinking of. I completely forgotten. His break even won't be here, but we'll get off this. Is Buzelis. He apparently had a pretty. Oh, God, that's not how you spell booze. Average 27. He's playing 4 games, I'm pretty sure, this week, so I think it's okay. He had 26 against Detroit and 1 against Orlando. I'm not too worried about that. He's playing 4 games. I think it's good to bring him in. So I think what my trades will be is I'm going to trade Porter Jr. and Wells, definitely bringing in Cowards, still umming and ahhing about Keyshawn George. Because if I'm going to do that, I am bringing in Buzelis, and then I can bring in George like this, and that's 3 done. But then I could use a boost. You get 5 of them the whole year, and I don't think it's crazy to use one very early on. Because if you get rid of a guy, okay, well, let's get rid of Booze, and let's just base it off break evens. Like, who's got a really good break even? Like Cork Brenner, they're playing 4 games, but I know you're not going to start them. This is hard because I think with your bench players, I think I mentioned this with Shepherd and Edgecombe in my first video. It doesn't matter if you have them, as long as you're not like they're not your starting guy every week. So, okay, let's have a look at my team, and you should probably do this with your own team as well. So, Cade, I think is playing 3 games for this week. So he's gone 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4. A little bit too inconsistent in my opinion. So he's playing 3, 4, 3, 3. Edgecombe's playing 4. Mitchell's playing 4. I think Boston's playing 4. This is how you'll get your average up higher. Is that if the more guys you have playing 4 games will be better. He's playing so White and Cater are playing 4. Hopefully he can get his averages up. I know Jimmy's playing 4. Buzelis is playing 4. George is playing 4. Giannis is playing 3, but it's Giannis. You've got Flag. He's playing 3, but after those weeks he's playing. Oh, after those weeks you're playing. He's playing. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. He's playing. Oh my god, I can't speak English. Three. He's playing. There's 4 weeks in a row. He's playing 4 games in a week. One, two, yeah, and then back to, and then he's playing 3. Yeah, sorry. Just have to double check. So I reckon these are my definite trades of the week because I think I'm more confident in. Let's just complete them for now. So I have 1.2 million in the bank. Let's change it. Let's optimize it as well. So I'll have a 9-4-1 with Coward there. Keyshawn George over Buzel, so I'm happy with that. Flag, Cater, I'm going to change this. Not that it will make a big difference, but I think, I think Wemby playing 3 compared to Flag who's playing 3 as well. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that only 6 guys? Oh, so 3, 3. Are you playing? Okay, I've just went over you. You're playing 3, aren't you? Sorry, I've got the memory of a goldfish. This video is going to be so long. Shout out if you're still here. He's playing 3, but then he's playing 4, 4. Yeah, I mean, you're playing Giannis. Come on. Like Wemby and Giannis, you're playing. So, okay. So scratch them because they're going to have high scores. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of. Oh my God, I'm horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of. So you got 7 out of 8 guys playing 4 gamers. And what you can do is you can swap Buzelis for Flag, who's playing 4 games compared to Flag. I know it's but 1, but I reckon you'll score more. I know it's now it would be 940, but now you've got a full team except for Giannis and Wemby playing. Oh no, but Cade's not playing 4. Oh, I'm a dumbass. So it leaves me. Do I go with Curry? Because he's playing 4, 4, and 4 the next 3 weeks. Because then I've got. Now, this is going to be so long, just me explaining this. This current week, Boston have got 4, and then they've got 1, 2, 3. But that's okay, because I think Memphis might have 4 after that. I might be prioritizing this week a lot more than next week, but he's got 4, and then he's got 3. I know Cleveland's got a good schedule. Coward's got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is that 2 4s in a row? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Coward's got 2 4s in a row. Kate is going to be the same with White. Jimmy's got 3 4s. That's another team I forgot to talk about was New Orleans guys, as they've got 3 4s in a row right now. So you could go with a guy like him. I don't know why I'm scrolling this low, but you got. Oh, he's only playing 3? Oh. I thought he was playing 4. Ah. Don't tell me this is a reason why I've got to change my plans now. Nah, that can't be the reason. Yeah. Do you know what? That's fine. He's playing Philly, OKC, and Orlando, so it's a pretty tough 3 games. But then he's playing 4, and then he's playing 2. Ah, crap. All right, well, I think I might not go with Keyshawn George then. Let's scrap this trade. Sorry I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just going to do this one go, the preview and the review, as you can already tell. Who's got a good schedule and who feel like, maybe I go for a Dallas? Do I go for another Dallas guy? Do I go for I'm trying to think of some guys that I can afford. If I trade Cunningham, and let's say I don't go Steph, but Austin Reeves, because he's about 2 mil less, it gives me another 2 mil to play with. He's got 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I bet that Utah game. I mean, I was going to talk about that with Luca, actually. I think just bring in Luca whenever you can because he's playing in game week 5 where he's got, I keep saying game week 5 like it's EPL. In week 5, he's got Utah twice. he's gonna drop 200 points against them. So I'm going to bring in Luca as soon as he's back healthy, in my opinion. So is it going from a Derek White and a guy like could it be Keyshawn George? I guess, but if I go you, but then I want Keyshawn. Stuff it. We're just going to keep Keyshawn, I reckon. And I don't know if I'm overreacting getting rid of Kate Cunningham this early, but I'm prioritizing points. He's not putting up points. That's a 17-point difference. What is he averaging so far? It's a 17-point difference. Times that by 3. It's 51 points. And 51 points will be crucial. So I'm bringing in Steph. And that will give me 2.5 mil. So an extra 200K to play around with. So now I've got 4 games, 4 games, 4 games, 4 games, 4 games, 4 games, 3 games, 4 games, 2 threes, but they're your captain and vice captain. So I think this is my team going in for week 2. Do what you want with Edgecombe and Coward. If you're running with that duo, they're obviously making you money. I kind of want to go with Edgecombe over Coward. And I might be a bit silly saying that, but I don't know. Because Edgecombe's obviously starting compared to Coward. I think I'm going to go Edgecombe over Coward. Reed's going to make you slow money. I wanted to get rid of Landau. Could I get rid of him? I probably could because he's not doing much for me at the moment. My God, I've been speaking for 47 minutes. God, you guys are going to be sick of hearing my voice. Come on, let's change it. Now my week projected. Okay, this is taking way too long. It's 987. Yeah, that's a pretty good score. All right, let's not undo all the trades, but who's a guy that I wouldn't, out of the 4 of them, would want to get rid of the least? None of them. None of them. Oh, God. It's really cute, but you can't afford it. Is it Bailey? And you just have him off the bench? Because I need to get rid of Porter Jr. I think it's Bailey. Do I get right? But I don't want. Okay. Oh, Williams. Did I want to get rid of Landale? Swap Williams and bring back Bailey. Oh, what's wrong with me? What am I doing? My God. They're not 7 mil enough, though. Jalen Wells I could get back, but I'm not doing that. Like, what's the point? Oh, my God. What am I doing? Maybe do I just keep it like this? Am I seriously running Williams and Landale? I might have to get rid of them next week. Because Williams is not making me money. And Landale's going to be slow. Like, I need Cork Brenner instead of one of these two. So maybe... Oh, God, this is going to go for way too long. I'm sorry this is going to be a long video. The longest one yet, really. Okay. Undo trades. Who do I want the least? I'm probably, with all due respect, I'm probably the least confident in Buzelis just because of his averages. So let's just update this trade. Let's trade him. Okay, what am I doing? Let's just undo it all. I'm sorry this is all in one take too. I'm not going to be editing this. So you're just watching me ramble at the moment. So, okay. Porter Jr., Wells, Landale, and we are bringing in Howard, you, and you. And then trading you for you. So I'm trading you 4 of the most, the 4 guys in there. But now, then I'm keeping Ace Bailey, so I just don't know. Maybe he has a better week. But, like, he's not playing either. So I guess then we've got... But this is where I struggle because Then I've got one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 out of 8 guys, not including Yas and Wembenyama, playing 4 games. Just, I don't know. Is that okay? I think it is. I've got to get rid of Landale or Williams. So, but I have to get rid of Landale because Corkbrenner's stuffing me up. But that gives me 5 mil. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. So let's just complete them. I get an extra 2.6 mil doing all that. Because the first 7 weeks, Curry, these two are my starting guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Next week I'll be trading Williams and Bailey, I reckon, for another 2 blokes who are going to be who are, because I mean, what's this? 3.5 and 4.8 is, quick maths is 8,300,000. 8.3 plus 5 is 13. So I can get I can't speak, 2 6 mil guys. Let's say Buzel's doesn't rise that well. I'll just get him like for 8 mil, and then get a guy for 6. Do you know what? I'm a genius. I'm not really not. Now my projected week 2 score is 1,001. That's a lot better. So let's optimize it. It's now 1,014, and I think I'm comfortable captaining Curry, going up against Memphis, just by going off my head. Not a great defense. So I don't know anyone can guard from Milwaukee or Indiana. Like, this is just me with no knowledge. You can get up to 18 mil, get up to 19 mil. So yeah, I'm so sorry that it is 52 minutes. I am going to assume it's going to be like this every single week. Yeah. So that's my team. Let me know how your team is. And yeah. Oh, what the hell? Cork Brenner? No, this is not my team. Okay. I'm switching this before I send it off. Trusting Cater over Cork Brenner, even though I don't even trust Cater that much. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you guys stay back till this point, I appreciate it so much. Another thing I forgot to mention, thank you guys so much for so much love and support on the NBA stuff. I don't know if I said it at the start because it's been 50 minutes, but thank you so much for the support. Maybe I'm saying this now that it's coming back to my mind, 300, 500 views. I'm getting guys like, I've got 10 subs. I'm bloody stoked. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Have a good week too. Let me know how your team and how your trades are, and I'll get back to you hopefully by tonight or maybe early tomorrow. Have a good week. Let me know if you want me to do a live stream of this potentially. Could be better, and I can answer some of your questions. Anyways, I'm going to sign off now. Have a good week. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.